a bug bite on your arm. Bella's trying to do something.
See if you get the notifications, because you'll have to remember how to do that.
I'm waiting for it to come up. Hey, we're not gonna cry.
Yes, we are.
Cry. We're not gonna cry. Mommy's so weird. Oh, there we go. All right, let me share. I'm tweeting. Tweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Sharing. It's delayed. You could mute it.
I could. There we go. Oh, I think some people are on. Hello! I think. It's been so long I don't even know anymore. Hey, baby girl. Hey, baby girl. Hey, baby girl. You hanging out? We're hanging out. Your mother wanted to go live.
It's been a while.
She wanted to go live, and I said, why?
It's been a while.
She's like, I don't know, I want to go live. I said, okay, what do you want to talk about? She said, anything. I said, anything? She said, anything. So we're live.
It's weird because this is delayed.
Yeah, if we see us like looking up, it's because I have the live YouTube on the TV. Dean, hello. I have it on the TV so I can read everybody's comments if you have any, you know. Because I haven't done this in so long. I looked at Lisa, I was like, I hope I remember how to set this up because I have no freaking idea. But it's nice to see some people on. I didn't think anybody would care, to be honest with you. Who cares? I don't know.
Hi, guys. Great to see you. It's great
Hey, it's great to see you. So this live is about anything. Anything you want, you know.
Random.
We'll just talk randomly, boringly about what we've been doing. If you have any questions to ask.
There's not been much that we've been doing.
We could try to answer them for you. We've been at the parks. We've not been at the parks.
Hi, Cindy.
Cindy, what's happening? What's happening? I saw you guys are coming in 69 days.
69.
Yes, I said 69. There's some adult humor for you. So you already know what we're kind of like these days now. Stormy Stitch says, hey, great to see you guys. It's great to see you.
Hi.
Well, we're not physically seeing you, but you know what we mean. You know, Kathy says, hey, y'all, great to see you. Great to see you. Brianna, hey, Lisa, Tony, and Skylar, Benny, and Sophia say hello. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Chris, Tony, glad to see you guys back. Are we back?
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Well, we're going to discuss all that too, I guess. Are we back? I don't know. Are we? I guess that was the title of the video.
Springs.
Yes, we are very excited staying at Saratoga. Saratoga is sweet, man, sweet.
Yeah.
Skylar's excited for you.
Did you get excited?
Skylar's excited.
Saratoga?
Normally I hook up a microphone to this, and I didn't today because
So
I didn't know if she would like.
She's gonna get you.
She's
everyone deaf.
She's in a freaking mood right now. She was fine all day today. She's getting so big. Yes, she's getting huge, dude. She's a little update on Skylar.
She's almost 20 pounds.
She's almost 20 pounds. She's 28-ish in length. She squirmed when I was measuring her, so I'm just calling it 28, or it was 28 and a half, something like that.
I don't really know.
She's got 2 teeth. We don't see like teeth coming in the top, but we see like bumps of where it's
I
gonna
can see
come.
the outline of the teeth. They're not through the gum yet.
Yeah. She's 7 months years old. Wow, what the hell am I talking about? 7 months. Hello.
Sleep deprivation.
That's what it is, man. I woke up and I was like, all right, let's go live. 7 months, and she's chunky. She's my chunky monkey. Look at her.
Yeah.
She doesn't crawl yet.
Mini Tony. Yep.
Yeah, I call her Tanya.
My mom calls her Totina.
I still don't understand that.
That's her female version of Tony.
I guess that's the female version, Totina. I'm like, why don't you just call her Tanya? It makes a little more sense. You put an A on it.
Whatever.
You know, I don't know. So that's what's going on with Skylar. She's not crawling yet. She gets on all four and then she face plants, or she just like face plants into a turn. I'm sorry, and she rolls a lot.
She rolls everywhere.
Everywhere. She gets into everything.
That tickles.
She doesn't like my BB-8. No, not my BB-8.
BB-90. She attacks.
Yeah,
it.
she attacks it. She kicks it all the time. I don't know what else about her. She's constantly like grabbing necks now.
Yeah, pinching, scratching.
Yeah.
Biting.
She don't really bite me too much.
Well, aren't you lucky?
Some might say luck is for losers.
She loves going to daycare.
Oh yeah, she loves daycare, and they love her like they do.
She might be one of their favorites.
She might be the favorite. It's possible, and I'm not just saying that to say that, but I'm gonna say that.
Like just the way they interact.
The way they, oh my god.
They all like fight with each other as like who gets to come grab her from me in the morning.
Yeah, and especially like they fight among each other who gets to get her to give her to me when I pick her up.
A dad.
Yeah, a dad. A dad.
Dad. Where are you going?
Trying to get her Passy. We're supposed to be weaning her off this Passy, but it's just not happening right now.
Nope. And she knows how to put it in.
Yeah, she knows. She puts it upside down sometimes, but did you get it right?
I don't know. Is her name correctly?
Yeah, it's correct. She got it right. Skylar is beautiful.
Thank you. Say thank you.
Everybody says, at least at my work, they say that she still looks 100% like me, but I always tell Skylar that she's much prettier than I ever was. And we get our same haircut from the same barber. That's what they say. That's the joke, I guess. Because our hair is just not growing. It's growing slow. Very, very slow.
Okay, as long as she ends up with more hair than me.
She'll probably have that thick Italian hair.
Good.
Although I still think it might be like a dirty blonde like yours is. I don't think she'll have like my dark
You're
hair.
gonna kick the tripod over.
Yeah, so that's why I got my hand on it. That's pretty much what's going on with Skylar. Oh, she's in stage 2 foods.
She loves her meat.
She loves meat, so she's not a vegetarian. She loves chicken. She loves turkey. She's eating chicken with rice, sweet potato and chicken. She loves.
She
like
had some
drools.
beef and ham, but those weren't her favorite.
Yeah, I don't think the ham is just weird,
Ow,
man.
ow.
Blended like pureed ham just looks and smells weird, man. She like even when she bites it, she's just like has that like weird look, you know. You pull mommy's lip.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, you are. She's ticklish in certain areas, usually in her chubby areas.
Her chubby area.
That's the best way I could describe it.
Have
her
you
chub.
been to the character warehouse lately?
Not lately.
No.
No. I have not gone. The last time we went,
I don't even remember
like
when it was.
like a month ago.
I think it was over a month.
Maybe
ago.
over a month ago. They had Christmas popcorn buckets that were not discounted. That were like still.
But
like
you got the Halloween bucket.
I got the Halloween because that was like discounted, like $10 off or something. I don't know. We haven't gone. I'm not rushing to get there for anything. I'm just, you know, it's the fact that like I'm bored of it, and also like I just don't have the time. And when I do have the time, I'm a little tired. Prices are high. I think prices are high anywhere, man. I can't even blame that on warehouse. I'm just blaming that on inflation. Inflation, everything is high. So why wouldn't the warehouse be high too? I still go by my original thing.
This is why we don't have the mic.
Yeah, that's why I don't have the mic, because Skylar is pissed right now. She's tired. That's what it really is. She's tired.
But she doesn't want to sleep.
Yeah, she fights it all the time. It's okay, baby girl. It's okay. Yeah. I still go back to my original saying that I said many months ago when we were continually going to the warehouse, that I think it's better for you to just spend the money at, you know, the parks itself. Go to the main source. I mean, it's an extra like At this point, it was like an extra $10, maybe
What, you
20,
see yourself on
whatever.
TV?
That pretty much saves you the Uber gas drive, I guess I'd say, if need be, if you need to take an
Can
Uber
you
or
see
something
yourself on the phone? There you go.
to the warehouse. This is my opinion. I'd sooner say go to Violent Outlets and go to the other stores like Adidas and other things. They're actually going to have discount prices. I'd sooner say go do that. Pick yourself up some shoes. You know, treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself.
Why are you in a mood?
Um,
Why are you in a mood?
she's just tired, man. She like looks at me and I'm just like, ah.
You're okay.
Baby girl. Look at her. She's just so angry. How are gas prices in Florida? Currently in our area, it's 409, 405. 405 for regular? 409.
The one, well, we drove by a Wawa today that was $3.97.
But in our area, I'm saying. Our area, I think it's like 405, 409 a gallon. Something like that. I don't know.
See Daddy on the TV?
Yeah.
See Daddy on the TV? Calm down.
Calming down?
Nope.
No, she's pissy. I don't know. What are the gas prices for you guys out there? It's expensive, man. I mean, California is the worst right now. So if you're out in Cali, that sucks. But it's you know, I predict gas is going to hit about $6-7 a gallon here by summer. Because gas goes up for summer anyways, regardless, because it's the most traveled, so it's the best way to make money. So I honestly think $6-7 a gallon. 368 in Tennessee. That's crazy. Are you planning on going to any Moonlight Magic nights this year? Dean asked. No. Why would I go? No, I would like to go to a Moonlight Magic like once. I think Lisa and I talked about, well, maybe not talked about it, but at least we're like, oh, that'd be cool to go. We never gone. But I don't see it happening. No. Cindy says $3.89, $4 here, depending where we go. Yeah, it depends where you go. So you guys are cheaper than Florida right now, which is surprising because usually Florida has cheaper. Usually. Yeah, I guess that's debatable. I really don't know. I'm just talking out my ass. Oh, is she feeding?
That's why I said, Tony, you just keep moving the camera.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I won't put the camera down. We don't see Lisa's boob. You see her boob?
No, that's my hand.
Okay. We don't see Lisa's boobage. You won't see no side boob on here. Baby's feeding to relax her. She's rubbing her eyes. She's tired.
She is tired.
Yeah. We just came back from Disney Springs today because I had to renew our annual passes. They're not for sale. You can't buy annual passes.
We just had to
but we can renew still. So we had to do that, but we had to renew into the new system because our Platinum Pass is expired come next week. And so we had to pick, and we went with...
the Pirate.
I went with Pirate. And the reason why I went with Pirate, or, I made that choice, is the fact that, one, honest to God, Disney's just not enjoyable right now.
No, it's not. It's too crowded.
It is too crowded. You can't get on anything. I went to, Epcot, I'm going to say like 2 weeks ago, maybe even sooner than that, but I don't know. And it was like 9:45 in the morning. That's right, 9:45 in the morning. And I was coming off the escalators into the land, so going down towards the food court. And 9:45, the line for Living with the Land was over half the food court, like heading towards Soren. Wow, Jesus. Over to Soren's line, their attraction. It was heading that way. And not a lot of people like living with the land. I love living with the land, but I'm like, not a lot of people do. But it's like, it tells you how packed these parks are because people are just going to go on whatever they can at this point, which I get, you know.
Don't say that I'm coming Wednesday to Sunday. You're coming during like one of the
Yeah,
busiest
Kayla,
weeks
this
of the
sucks.
year.
I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I hope it's enjoyable for you.
Well, I think the other thing for us is like, as a local, I don't want to spend the money on Genie Plus.
No, it's stupid.
But it's like, as a local now, we can't get on any rides without getting Genie Plus.
And I'm not going to do it, you know. That's just us. Now, I do recommend people coming, you know, out of town on vacation. You know, people can back me up on that through the Tip of the Ears Facebook group when I just say, you know what, just get it. It makes more sense for you guys to get it. But for the locals, it doesn't. But it's kind of like we have to, but I refuse to do it, so I won't. So that's number one reason why we went with Pirate. Pirate is the second lowest tier, okay? At what did I say, $700 a person, something like that. $799? No, $699 or $799 a person. It was something like that. It came out to $105 a month for two of us. Okay, we were originally paying like $140. We'll call it for Platinum, which has no blackout dates, and we're paying $105 for two, which has, I'm gonna just say, 75 blackout dates a year. Pretty much, we're not allowed to go to any major holidays. No spring break, which, like, who gives a shit? Spring break sucks anyways for, like, all the people. It's just that crowded. But even that stuff doesn't even matter anymore, in my opinion, from what I see, because I still go to the parks. However, I get so upset with the parks that literally, I tell Lisa, like, she'll be like, oh, where'd you go? Hollywood Studios. How was it? I say, I took a lap and I left. You know, so like an hour and I'm gone. You know, because it's just, when I walk into, like, Hollywood Studios at, like, 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, and Star Tours is over an hour wait. I'm like, dude, something's wrong here. And then, you know,
the whole
I just don't.
reservation system is just annoying.
I love how, like, at a, how would I call this? At a restricted amount of people that can go, a capacity. Like, there's a capacity on here, a restriction. You know, hence the reservation. It feels more crowded
than it did
pre-COVID. It feels like more than max capacity.
So I don't
like, how does that work?
I don't understand the whole point of the reservation system. If you're running it at 100% capacity, then just get rid of the reservation system.
It's stupid. So actually, when I post pictures, like, social media, like, we're still very active in social media, you know, Facebook groups, you know, Instagram, Twitter, not so much, but kind of, sort of. I like to just go in there and, like, watch everybody's drama. It's funny, some of it. You find us more at Universal.
Yeah.
Universal, you know, we didn't jump ship to Universal. We've always loved Universal. We've been pass holders Universal the same amount of time we've been a pass holder at Disney. We've just been going to Universal more.
Which is funny because there's very little she can do.
She's sleeping now. Now she's sleeping. It is very little that she can do. Pretty much she can just hang out in Seuss Landing, but she can't even ride everything in Seuss.
She can ride the train.
That's right.
Ways.
Both ways. She can ride that Harry Potter train.
And she did ride it.
Yeah, she did. Not both ways, just one way. And I don't know. Universal is just more fun right now. And I think a lot of people are just jumping ship. And I think I called that even during main COVID times. I said that was going to happen. And look, it's happening. You know? I think there's other reasons why. I don't want to get too much into it, but I think a lot of it is from the political side of Disney. But I'm not going to get into the politics or anything. That's just not what we do. You know, we do a lot of crap, but don't really get into politics too much. Yeah, so that's why we went to the Pirate. And, you know, and the other reason, too, besides the whole not as enjoyable, whatever, blah, 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 it's more just because with her, it's just like we don't get to go out, or Lisa and I are just so tired, you know. Kayla said we just have the mindset that we will go super early, go back to the resort and chill, then go back later. We come a lot, so I feel the need. Don't feel the need to do too much. We just enjoy being there. That's a good mentality to have. Yes. You can tell I haven't spoke to you guys in so long. I don't know how to speak to social media anymore. It's been that long.
To adults.
I don't know how to speak to adults.
He's so used to baby talk.
Yeah, so used to baby talk. Um, no, that's a good mindset to have, you know, especially, you know, how long are you staying? You know what I mean? Because if you stay like a week or a little bit more, I feel
Well,
you can break that out.
They're DVC members.
Oh, DVC, okay. I don't know.
I do.
I probably did know and just don't remember. Sorry, my memory is shot. It's crazy. I can remember what happened like 23 years ago, but I can't remember like anything else. My mind is a curse and a blessing. But okay, that's a great mindset to have. Go early in the morning. However, from what I've seen when I've been going to the parks, early in the morning feels like a crowded rush during the afternoon. Because I think a lot of people are having that mindset. Like, you know, we'll just go super early.
It's crowded no matter
And it's
what.
just crowded no matter what. It really doesn't matter. The resorts are half the fun for us. I love the resorts.
I'm in the hospital and I'm determined to make it to Florida this week. Yeah. I know. I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook about the poor puppy. I'm sorry.
But I thought you weren't at the hospital anymore. I thought you went to like a doctor's office.
I don't know anything about that. Well, I kind of do, from what I've seen. I don't know. But the resorts are fun, you know, especially right now. We're going to go to the resorts, I think, tomorrow.
I want to go to Grand Floridian and the Contemporary, have the Easter eggs.
Yeah, so we're going to park at TTC and take the monorail there.
Resort hop.
Yeah, and just resort hop and
Oh, you're admitted as a patient.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry to hear about that.
Get better. Feel better.
Both?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get and feel better.
You gotta get home to your kiddos.
That's right. So what's been happening outside of Disney? What's been happening with you? What have you been up to?
Work.
Work sucks.
Mom life.
Mom life. How is mom life?
Tough.
Mom life sucks.
It doesn't suck.
Just kidding.
It's just, it's tough.
It's tough.
Sleep deprivation, working full time.
Then come home and work some more.
Yeah, you don't get a break.
No.
But she's worth it.
Of course.
It's just, I mean, I knew obviously becoming a mom was going to be life changing and like everything changes, but you know, you don't really realize how much sleep deprivation, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. You're talking.
Impacts. Like your everyday life until you go through it and you realize you can't function.
I go through sleep deprivation just like you, and I understand, but I think because I do it so much that it's now like numb to my body, where it's just like, you know how I used to say like functioning alcoholics or something like that?
Well, and they say
like I'm a functioning sleep deprived person. Like I do it, but it's like almost zombie.
Well, my director even told me, she's like, it is true what they say that like losing so many hours of sleep is equivalent to like your blood alcohol level being. I'm like, I can understand that because I get to work and I can't even talk.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to explain the color of someone's scrubs as salmon pink, but I could not say the word salmon, and I couldn't even hear myself not saying it right at the same time. I was like, yeah, Sanum. And my coworker's like, what? And I was like, yeah, like they're not hot pink, they're Sanum pink. And like they weren't understanding, but in my head, what I was hearing was salmon, but it was not coming out that way.
I do the same thing. My bosses would usually look at me kind of weird, like they do with you with certain words, and I'm like, I cannot speak. Let's back up, rewind. And I'm like, let's start this over. I'll like leave the room, and then I like knock again to go through the whole process.
I've even said to them,
like,
I promise I did not have any alcohol.
Russell says, I love you, Lisa.
Thanks.
See?
Oh, someone asked how the new job was. So my job itself isn't new.
No.
I just transferred to a different hospital, but was still within the same health
Same
system.
company.
Yeah. So I love it there though.
It's only like a 10-minute drive to work, if that.
It's nice.
10 minutes with you hitting all the traffic lights and sitting at them for a while. Probably about 10 minutes.
Yeah. About.
About,
Unless there's an accident.
yeah, it's Florida. There's an accident just about every damn day. I'm still driving 2 hours round trip. Yay.
Yeah, we need to get you closer to
Yeah, I'm trying to get closer to home. But at the one that she works at, I can't transfer to in my department because they're contracted with a third party.
So it'd be like.
So I
It
could.
would be like he's quitting.
I would have to quit and then
and he's
apply for
hired
this other.
under a new company.
Stupid.
But working at the company that he's currently employed under.
It's like I'm just waiting for that contract to end.
So that it's an easy transfer.
But they
lose.
might like it and be like, keep the contracts.
Yeah. But it just stinks that if you would do it that way, then like you lose all your I mean, not. They probably offer benefits.
Oh, they would.
You'd have to start.
I'd have to start all over.
Whereas like mine, everything just transferred.
It just transferred.
Not like
I would have to. I probably would have to wait the 90 days, of employment to get the benefits. I probably would lose a paycheck because I think sometimes they do that 1 week withholding.
Florida didn't.
I don't remember if Florida did.
No,
Did they withhold a week?
Not the hospital.
I don't remember. I don't know nothing. Cindy, that sucks. I think she's talking about my job. Probably the drive that I'm doing.
Probably.
Yeah. I get up at 3, or I leave at 3:30 in the morning. It's always fun. Get home by 2:30.
Sometimes she has me up to see you off.
That's right. 2:30 I get home. Depending, I might have to do some little things that I try to get done. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I have taken a nap before picking her up. Skylar, that is. And then about 4 o'clock, 4:15, I'd go get Skylar. And then I start doing the chores so Lisa doesn't have to do them all right away. I mean, she still does her, because I don't have her breast pump to wash or anything, but I start doing some things, just to kind of get it a little bit easier. And then it's like, we both didn't eat dinner, so we're trying to eat dinner. But as soon as like Skylar sees mom, she's like, "Oh, I gotta eat right now,"
Even though she's just eaten an entire jar of food.
So then you got to do that, and then, we finally eat. Then Skylar freaks out again because everybody else is eating and she's not eating though she ate. So now she wants like booby milk. So then she like is on that, and then I eat dinner, and then I'm like, "All right, Skylar, I'm gonna take you so mommy can eat dinner." Or I have to take her, so I'm like, well, let mommy put her PJs on, and it's just a back and forth. Russell, Heather here. I want to hold Skylar. Do it.
Do it now. When are you guys going to the resorts to look at the Easter egg stuff? Tomorrow. Oh, you're staying at the Poly and the Riviera.
Woo!
I'll do that.
Poly is my favorite. Riviera is nice.
I haven't actually been to the Riviera.
I've been once. It's really nice.
It looks nice from the outside, from what I saw.
They wanted it to be, I remember when they built that, they wanted it to be the new Grand Floridian. It didn't work out that way. It's a very, very nice resort. Just didn't work out to Grand Floridian level, which I thought was like surprising at the same time, because Grand Floridian, as beautiful as it is, it's like you walk in, it's outdated.
Yeah.
It needs to be, pepped back up. Even a paint job would help. My God. Something.
And then we're trying to plan.
Kayla says, "Damn."
We're trying to plan a staycation, but instead of Disney, going to stay at Cabana Bay at Universal.
Cabana Bay is really nice. It reminds me of like Scarface, like the setting, I should say. Scenery.
We stayed there for our honeymoon.
Yeah, and we have our anniversary coming up. And Lisa had the great idea. Normally, I always come up with ideas, but Lisa came up with this one. She's like, so I was thinking about our anniversary and blah, blah, fast forward. She's like, I wanted to do Disney. I think you originally told me. You looked at it. It was so damn expensive.
Like French Quarter, and I think I also checked out Caribbean Beach, and I was like, ugh, prices. And so then I was like, we always do staycations at Disney. Why don't we do a staycation at Universal?
And she came up with Cabana.
Because We also plan on having her with us. So
Yeah, we're gonna take her with.
I didn't
Well,
want to
I don't even
drive
know
too
if we're
far.
going.
No, because he still hasn't heard from his job yet if his time off has been approved.
Yeah, but at the same time, I told Lisa, like, we've been kind of crazy. We've had a lot of call offs this week, so my boss didn't even get to her computer really at all this week.
Hello.
She's tired.
Look, the picture's Baby Yoda.
It is a baby Yoda. But I'm hoping by next week, like, it's my weekend off, so I don't need approval for that because it's already my weekend. I just need the Monday off because we're going to go Friday after, or the plan is to go to Cabana Bay Friday after she gets done with work.
And be there.
And then leave Monday morning or something like
Yeah.
that. And we're gonna take Skylar with, so I'm sure a lot of the neighbors will be pissed off when Skylar has her 1 a.m. screams or something like that. I'm sure they're gonna complain to the front desk about us. We want a partial refund. There was a baby next door.
Oh well.
Oh well. What do you want me to do? Got a baby, dude. It happens. Put on your big boy pants and move on with life. You know?
She's past it.
I know, she's sleep. I told you she was tired. Her head's all scrunched up. Like, how do you sleep like this? Enjoy it now, kid, while you can move your body like this. Like a contortionist? Is that what I would say? Yeah, contortionist. Otherwise, we've been watching TV a lot. You know? I've been getting into, like, new shows and things like that.
Not, like, new shows that are only airing now. It's, like, new shows that were on and we never watched, but now we're watching.
Like, we've been watching Last Man Standing with Tim Allen, and I'm like, how have I never watched this before? Because it's such a great show.
It's
I can
hilarious.
understand why it got canceled, you know, because it's very, you know, it's a very political. It's a very political show. But
I
it just like
find
bad
it
toss
hilarious.
everything. But it is funny. And well, we've been watching the new Moonlight.
Yes.
2 episodes
she goes
in.
To bed.
Yeah, after she goes to bed. So 2 episodes in. Is everybody seen that? Have you watched it yet? New Marvel TV show? 2 episodes in. There's 6 episodes going.
Well, so okay, can I quick say something?
Yeah, what do you think
About
of it?
Moonlight?
Yeah, you can.
So
So we're talking here. What do you want to talk about?
So, like you said, there's only 2 episodes right now. So the first episode, I looked at him and I'm like, it kind of reminds me of Venom in a sense.
Because Venom had like a piece of matter that was in him that would give like a split personality type thing. Not really split personality.
But he was aware of it.
Yeah.
And then after this past week's episode that we watched, I looked at him. I'm like, now I feel like it's more like Fight Club.
I
it's
think
like
now it's a
Fight
mixture
Club
of both.
meets Marvel.
Yeah, I still get the Venom, but yeah, I'm getting Fight Club.
But I still don't know where this fits in the timeline.
So how Disney obviously makes a timeline, you know what I mean? If you watch on Disney Plus, they have like a timeline order of events, and they have it at the end of Hawkeye. So I don't know if it's
Supposed to be.
if it's after Hawkeye or if it actually is after Spider-Man, because Hawkeye is 3 months before Spider-Man. So if it's after Spider-Man, then we're in the multiverse. So then we're around the Doctor Strange time.
Well,
the new
and
movie,
because right now they haven't brought...
Tony loves Wham. Wham! I love Wham, dude. Wake me up before you go. Wham!
But we haven't been introduced to any characters that we know from the MCU yet in Moon Knight.
No, but apparently they've said that they found some Easter eggs that kind of resemble moments, things to like Black Panther and...
well, then I clearly missed.
I missed it too, you know. Black Panther
Vibranium,
and
maybe?
something else.
I don't know.
I don't know. We're still trying to see how it fits, but if it's after Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is not released on Disney Plus, Disney doesn't have those full rights yet to the movies. They have the cartoons because Sony and Disney just go back and forth with this deal. Problems. So in the end, I was talking to my district manager at my job, and I was like, he's really big into Marvel, so am I. So we talk about it when he visits. It's really cool. And we both agree that they're just going to kill off Spider-Man because there's just too many problems with Sony and, you know, Disney that they're just going to be like, you know what? Sony's going to be like, you know what? There you go, Disney. Offed them. I think it might happen. I think they'll kill off Spider-Man. Maybe he'll make like another movie or two and some appearances, but I say they're going to
They can't kill
slit his throat. I don't know. You can't say that on TV.
Ivan
Don't
is-
say that.
Ivan is asking,
What's Ivan asking me?
is that a summer haircut, Tony?
A summer haircut. This is a. I
I
don't know.
got bored of my hair here.
Oh, I get bored of my life. My life is very boring, so then I shave it.
It's not boring though.
It's
Not anymore.
It's the many looks of Tony. You know, I'll shave it and then I'll grow back hair and I'll spike it and then next thing I know I'll have a mohawk again and then
Drunk
after I'll grow
Stormtrooper
like
and
the mohawk like
Heather
a
are
foot high
arguing who misses more.
and
Oh my God,
then I'll
Tony,
shave it.
comment.
You know.
Hi, Tony and Lisa and little Skylar. Hello.
Hello, Marissette. Hello.
She's
Drunk Stormtrooper,
sleeping.
I miss you. I miss you too, Heather. I miss them more. I miss you more. Well, I guess that settles that. I guess I miss Heather more than Drunk
I hope
Stormtrooper.
not. Bentley loves Spider-Man now.
I'm
Are
not
they gonna-
saying it's gonna happen,
Do you-
but you know, I think that's
So-
because of the Sony problem.
All right,
you
so
know?
Skylar watches Spidey and his amazing
Friends.
friends.
Which is actually a good show.
It's a really cute show. So
And
there's-
also, I asked Lisa, I'm like, so when are these
so
people
that's what
gonna
I was
show
gonna
up?
say is
You know?
I have a feeling that they're going to eventually tie Miles and Gwen.
Miles Morales, I think, is gonna show up first before Gwen.
Yeah.
In my opinion. That's just my opinion. So watch those shows too. I guess I know they're kid shows, baby shows, whatever. But these characters you're gonna probably see eventually. So when Miles Morales shows up, you're not gonna be like, oh, who the hell is that? Now you know. Watch the show. God. Oh, let's backtrack because I haven't seen you guys in a while. TV shows with Disney as well. Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, that's right.
I love how Boba Fett in his own show made cameo appearances. Who pretty much says that Boba Fett was pretty much
Another season of Mando.
it was like the preseason of Mando, like to get you excited about it.
Because there were like a couple episodes where
I love the meme I put.
like when Mando came back in and like you didn't even see Boba Fett.
Yeah, and
it
I just watched an episode of Mandalorian season 3, you know. But there was like funny memes I would post that was like Book of Boba Fett or rumor Book of Boba Fett is gonna have Boba Fett in it or something like or Boba Fett's gonna show up in the Book of Boba Fett rumor or something like that. And I was like, it's pretty
been
funny.
so long I don't even think we ever talked about Hawkeye.
Oh, Hawkeye sucked. No, like it was okay, but like they shouldn't have called it Hawkeye. They should have called it whatever that chick.
But she's
What was her name?
apparently the female version of Hawkeye.
I understand it, but what's her?
Kate Bishop.
Kate. They should have called it the Kate Bishop Show featuring Hawkeye.
I was
Like
a
that should have
little-
been the name of the show.
Oh my word! I know. We watch it, and I know the theme song.
I miss you guys going to the outlets,
Wonderland.
and I have
I found
been
this
with you since day one.
place.
Thank you so much. So I got used to hearing Tony's comments. My comments, I don't know.
Sid-
They were always truthful. They weren't for show, you know. A stupid clock is a stupid clock, you know.
Did you see what show Cindy recommends that we watch?
Oh, man, that song is annoying.
I love that show.
It's the bakery something Sunday.
It's
You can eat
Alice-
everything you want.
It's Alice's Wonderland Bakery.
God, it just sucks.
Wait, she also likes tots.
Tots is kind of cool.
We're
Bluey is the best show in the world.
Bluey's the best. I
do own that clock, yes. I do own the stupid clock.
I hate Dino Ranch.
I did not buy it. Let me just put that in there. I did not buy that clock. And Lisa did not buy it either.
Bentley likes it.
Yeah, Bluey is the best show in the world.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. But going back to Hawkeye.
Oh yeah. Really good.
Yeah, because that's how long it's been with you guys. Hawkeye, I would give it like a 7 out of 10 rating. I thought it was okay. You know, I'm glad at the end they brought in some of the MCU characters, Marvel characters in the MCU that Netflix was doing. You know what I mean? So some of those are coming over. Yay.
I feel like
Daredevil, hello.
I feel like they didn't do much with Yelena.
Oh man,
They
that was
could have
such
done
a
with her.
setup. Like after Black Widow, you know,
It
in the
was
post-credit
such a
scenes,
setup for Hawkeye,
or a movie.
and they just
They
didn't
were-
really,
it was
and they
stupid.
still didn't really answer the question of. At the end of Black Widow, Yelena is confronted by Valentina, but in Hawkeye, she's hired by someone else.
Daredevil, not Daredevil itself, but you'd have to watch Netflix, MCU to understand. But all that stuff now is on Disney Plus, so Daredevil is on there and everything else. Like, remember when we were watching the new Spider-Man, and when he was lawyering up Tom Holland, well, Peter Parker, I should say. He was lawyering up, and not everybody in the theater, but like half the movie theater was when they saw the lawyer, was like, oh, whoa, and you were like, who's that? And I was like, that's effing Daredevil. You know, like it's coming over. So now that Disney has on Disney Plus, they have a lot of those Netflix ones, and they are now in the order of sequence. But I have to get Lisa into the X-Men because that's coming over too. X-Men is coming over into the MCU. That is 100% guarantee. We just don't know which one. We've narrowed it all down to 3 who are possibly going to be the first ones there. You know, and I'm just going to leave it at that. And I've also been watching Picard on Paramount Plus. Dude, I love Star Trek. I'm not a Trekkie, but I've watched the newer Star Trek movies, and they are fantastic. And then Picard came out, so I've been watching Picard. I'm not done with it, but that show is fantastic. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we've watched Dune twice now on HBO Max. It's totally Star Wars. Like, I had to look up who ripped off who. Like, it's so Star Wars. I was like, which came
But
first? And Dune came before Star Wars, but everything is Star Wars. Like, everything. It actually questioned.
but I still have to watch it like a third time to fully understand
Yeah.
what was going on. Like the first time we watched it, she was really young and she screamed the whole time and we fell asleep. So there was that.
Yeah.
The second time I started catching on to like,
Things were a little
what
bit better.
was going on, but I feel like I still need to watch it a third time.
A third
to
time and I'll be
fully
solid.
Understand what the heck was going on in that movie.
The audio is amazing sounding, and the colors are so bright. Like, the cinematograph on it is amazing. But it's a good movie. You know, you just have to watch it like 2-3 times to be like, okay. I hear the books are always, or the Dune books were far more confusing than the movie, and the movie is a little bit better. I guess Dune, there was a movie that was made, and it was more
liked it.
confusing than the books, and this is closer to the books, something like that. From what people have said, I was like, I don't even know. I've never seen it.
TV
Daddy-o.
shows I've been watching.
Hey guys, popping in, say great to see you 3. Great to see you. Skylar's sleeping right now. What TV shows you been watching?
Law and Order Organized Crime.
Dun, dun,
but
dun.
I have to watch this week's episode. Yet.
Dun dun.
I got my mom hooked on it. It was funny. So my mom came down to help with her when she was first born. And we were like leading up to the second season. So I wanted to rewatch the first season. And I got my mom hooked on it. And then she, flew back home. She couldn't watch the episodes with the Albanians because she said that was too gruesome. But they brought Wheatley back. And so my mom was getting really into it again. So I've been watching that. There's a new season of Survivor on. I've been watching that. That's probably about it.
Survivor can be cool.
Of the new one, or of new shows I've been watching. Everything else is like what I would typically watch.
Survivor's
Big Bang Theory.
Young Sheldon.
Yeah.
Like I said,
and Practical Jokers.
Which will be interesting when the new season of that starts, since Joe is not.
Joe's gone.
Joe's gone.
I don't feel like the show's gonna last very long.
No, and I think they're just gonna bring on those like celebrity guests every now and then, try to like fill in.
I said you should just replace him with Joey Fatone.
Oh, Joey Fatone would be
He's already been
great.
on the show a couple times.
I actually think he would be a great addition. I don't think he would be like Joe's level, but I think it would be a great addition to keep the show going for a while. At least another 2 seasons.
Yeah.
My opinion.
So that's what I've been watching.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else that we've been.
No.
I'm trying to think if there were any. We watched the new episodes of Jeff Goldblum on Disney Plus.
They're amazing as always. Oh, watch that Planet Earth or whatever, that Will Smith thing that's on Disney Plus. The sound is amazing and the visuals are great. It's just
I
about.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I tell you about it a couple times. You would like the show. It's pretty much like the Jeff Goldblum thing, but more nature. It's actually pretty cool. Although
the Jeff Goldblum show is just complete random.
I know, which I love, and he's random, and his outfits are fantastic.
His outfits are amazing.
Although I don't think that Disney will assign Will Smith to a season 2 of that. I think Will Smith is getting canceled. I think he fears it too, because a lot of his shows are like Bad Boys 3 was expected to like come out, but they pulled the plug on that, and a couple other like stuff he was supposed to do, they pulled the plug on. So I think they're gonna cancel him. I think like the media and everybody else is gonna cancel Will Smith.
Snoring.
Oh, she's snoring.
gonna snore now.
I know.
She knows.
She always knows.
Tony's predictions. I am done with Will Smith for a minute. I know. It's all they talk about.
Oh my God, that is all they talk about. It's like, can we shut up
finally-
about it?
We finally got a break from talking about COVID, and now everyone talks about Will Smith and Chris Rock.
At first, I was like, that was fake, that was staged, you know, and then I was like, okay, maybe it's real. And then after, like, I was like, convinced it was real after I watched it like 20 times, I was like, okay, he buried his career, and it's happened. Like, who cares now? Like, move on.
Who?
And now, like, because of this, they're bringing up like Jada and Tupac again. Like, Tupac made the news again. The dude's been dead for like 25 years. I don't think
Slap
I.
that
Yeah.
broke COVID.
Yeah, exactly. I like Will Smith. I can't believe he did that. And a slap, really a slap. Like,
That's what I thought too. I was like, if you were really, but here's the thing.
no,
I don't think
here's the thing. Chris Rock took it like a man. So that tells you two things. One,
But-
Chris Rock is badass, and or two, Will Smith is a E.
Well, and what I was gonna
He like pulled back like, yeah. I don't know.
But my whole thing was, Will laughed at the joke, and then saw that Jada didn't think it was funny, and then reacted. So my thing was, I think that's why he did a slap instead of a punch, because he just had to like go up there to do something to prove to Jada that like, okay, I'll
He was laughing at the joke.
yeah.
He
But
thought
anyway,
it was funny.
enough about Will Smith. Who's excited about Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore coming out? I am. Friday it comes out.
I'm really
but I
not.
won't be able to see it till it probably comes out on DVD.
Well, let's see if we can get a babysitter for like 3 hours so you can go see it. Because I want to go see Doctor Strange too when that comes out. Hello, pre-sales already happened for that. I'm not excited for I don't know. I gotta watch the other movies again.
That's because you saw the second one and you were like, who are these people? I'm like, they're the same people that were in the first one, but he didn't remember what happened in the first
I think because it
one.
was just so far apart. I gotta watch
But
them
now
closer
you have to
together.
remember that Johnny Depp no longer plays Grindelwald.
Exactly. So no Depp. It's what's his face from
It's what's his
Doctor
face
Doctor
from
Strange.
Doctor Strange. Kayla's excited.
Well, a lot of people, people love the Harry Potter stuff. I like Harry Potter. I think Lord of the Rings is so much better. But hey,
Which,
whatever.
by the way, it's Harry Potter week on Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi.
It's always Harry Potter week. Every month is Harry Potter week for something.
So I was telling
Look
you,
at-
I was like,
look at-
it's like the SVU marathons. Like, we have to have an SVU marathon for Olivia's hairstyles.
It's like,
and a
it's
Stabler
it's
marathon.
Christmas time. There was one episode, or yeah, it's Christmas time. There was one movie where Harry Potter was
One scene.
one scene was based around Christmas, and so like now it's a Christmas movie. So let's have a marathon. Like what? Shut up! Stop! You don't need to have a Harry Potter marathon on every week. You know, and
Yeah, you do.
and they're like, we'll go to Best Buy or something like that, and Lisa will be like, oh, they have the Harry Potter 4K, all the movies, and I'm like, thinking like, yeah, cool, I get it for you, but at the same time, like, it's on every month. Like, why do you need it?
Because.
Why do you need it?
Because.
I wish Johnny Depp
Why
was
do
still
you
in
need
it
a new
too.
TV? You got how many?
I have not been smoking cigarettes for over 3 months, and I said I was gonna buy myself something pretty, and
Something pretty.
I've been saving money plus selling stuff that I don't use anymore. That's just been sitting around, so selling it, and I'm like $570 short from having an OLED TV, which is like the best picture quality you can get in the world, and I want that.
And I want that.
You can blame COVID, I guess, if you want, for the reason that I got into home theater or media. Like, I built finally like a home stereo system, which I've always wanted and never did because I was always buying sound bars and everything else. I always wanted a home stereo system ever since, because my old man was really into it. So I finally built that, and then you're just like, oh man, I got that, so I need the TV and this and that, and now I'm going OLED. It was either that or a projector, like go 120 inches, because we don't go to the movies too much anymore.
See, the Harry Potter movies would be great on that TV.
They would be. Not on YouTube TV though. My God, YouTube TV on the Roku still streams it on stereo with a 2.1 channel. But
Which is why we need to get it in 4K.
But they said that Roku will get the update where YouTube TV will come to 5.1, but there's no date on it. So I'm stuck listening to 2.1 stereo, on YouTube TV. Sucks. Can't even force it on a 5.1. Terrible. But yes, the Harry Potter movies would look good. Actually, those OLEDs are good at upgrading any like 1080p or whatever else. So that's what I've been doing. You should convince Cody to stop smoking too. Haha. I have a projector. It's a lot of fun to watch movies on it. We watch Coco on it in the kitchen. I would love a projector, but it's hard to see, but as you see like behind me, that wall in the very back is probably about like 12 to 15 feet from this couch, because we sit currently about 6.5 to 7 feet from the TV that's in front of me, which is great viewing for 4K. And I have vaulted ceilings, cathedral, which come like that, so it's very hard to hang a projector. Oh, well, also the ceiling fan is like directly right in the middle. So I would have to get a UST projector for convenient, which stands for ultra short throw, which I could put on the actual TV cabinet, and it'd be like 6 inches from the wall, and it could project up to 120 inches depending on your certain models. But that'd be like $2,000 just for the projector, and then probably about another $500 to $700 for the screen. Because I'm looking at an OLED TV that is costing me out the door taxes and the protection plan, because you can have permanent burn-ins with an OLED, and I want to protect that TV, so I kind of like have to baby it, but not really, but kind of baby it. It's gonna be like $2,100 for a 65. If you want the 77, it's $3,000. And then if you want the 85-inch of the OLED, it's like $6,000. These are top of the lines, and I'm going with the Sony A80J, not the LG C1. LG C1 if you're a gamer. I'm not a gamer. A80J.
What you're talking about right now.
I'm giving them opinions, because if they say, "Oh man, I want an OLED. Which one did Tony say to get? If I'm just gonna be using for movies. Oh, he said get the Sony. Oh, but I'm a gamer. Which one should I get? Tony said get the LG. Because the LG has more 2.1s in the VRRs.
Someone asked, he's trying to sell us, yeah.
I'm selling everybody.
Someone asked if we
Stay away from Epson.
Someone asked if we had met any vloggers that filmed Disney a lot.
Have I met any vloggers?
Yeah.
Like new vloggers?
Yeah, I guess that's...
No, I hate them all. They're all boring and stupid.
You do not hate them all.
Well, look at them. I don't even know who's still doing it.
I know. I don't really know. I think,
Paging
Mr. Morrow is still doing it.
Yeah, but who cares about him?
That's really mean.
In my defense, I never said I was nice. No, Paging Mr. Morrow, met him a couple times. He's a nice guy. From Pennsylvania, Scranton area.
So
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, we talk about PA a lot.
Yeah.
With him.
Well, when
we do run into him, which is rare. But
it is rare.
Done. I've never actually...
Devin.
Yeah, I met him like once. Twice.
I see him a couple times, and he's always nice, gives me a hug, how you doing, whatever.
I've never met Tim Tracker, but I've seen him in the parks.
But at the same time, like, I don't watch him.
No.
Who cares?
I mean, we're friends with Liz, but I don't know if Liz really counts, because she does, she does film the parks, but
she's gotten back into her warehouse stuff, which is cool.
Yeah,
she's been telling us for a while that she wanted to get back and doing that. Adam the Woo is great.
I've never met him, but we were on the same boat ride for wow.
I met him
the
a bunch
Liberty
of times.
Bell.
Yeah. I met him a bunch of times because we talked maybe twice about music. We never talk about when we talk about music, because he is an old school punk rocker, and I played a couple festivals with his band back then, and
I like Drew in the Moment.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I don't know who Drew in the Moment is. If you want, I could be really honest about some vloggers. I don't care.
No. We're not being mean.
I'm not mean.
You are mean.
I'll just tell you if they're boring or okay.
Tony's very mean.
We'll put them on a rating of okay to boring. I'm just
don't
kidding.
really, and honestly,
I
like,
don't.
since having her, I don't really watch any YouTube.
I don't watch YouTube
And when
either.
I am, it's to figure out something. So it's more of a how-to video.
I don't watch any Disney park vloggers.
No, like I honestly,
I don't.
I don't really get on YouTube other than when I can't figure out how to do something and it's a how-to video. Those are the videos I now watch on YouTube.
I watch YouTube videos on like the new TVs that are coming out, which Lisa's
Yeah.
like, "How could you watch?" I'm like, "Cause it's just new stuff. I want to see it." And you more like home theater stuff. I watch on that. And what else do I watch? Like new music videos of bands that come out, cause I still make some of those. You know.
They do? People still make music videos?
Yeah, cause they're making money from the YouTube. Cause they don't like put them on TV anymore. So they make it from the YouTube stuff. Money that way.
Yeah. I don't really.
I think for the reason I don't watch these vloggers is for the same reason why Lisa and I scaled back from vlogging. Not just because of her, just because it's how much of it can you show? We're all seeing the same stuff. Yeah, it's through people's different eyes and the way how they talk and different honesties
But
and
it's
opinions.
still
But it's
just
still
like-
just the same thing.
Oh, we also know Diz Life of ours.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say I know all of them. I know Rachel.
I know all of them.
I only know Rachel.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't, and it's not because I don't like them. I just
Don't watch them.
don't watch.
We don't want to watch you. I'm just kidding.
Like
I just
don't
don't-
even open up my YouTube app except for when like I said, when I need to figure out how to do something.
Like I don't know. It's not like I'm calling people boring. I'm really not. I'm not calling their content boring. Well, I guess in a sense
I think
I'm
it's
not calling
more-
their content boring because they bring a certain aspect, a certain life to it,
But
whether a personality, something like that. But the content, not their content, the content can be boring because everybody's doing it.
Well, I was gonna say, and also because we are locals and we do go to the parks, a lot of times it's not something that like it's stuff we know about. So I can understand why it's exciting and why other people watch it, especially people who watch them to plan their vacations. But
I got marinara sauce on my arm.
well, we go to the park, so a lot of what they're showing is what we're doing anyway. So
Sounds like you're bored with Disney.
kind of. I'm not gonna
I'm not
lie.
bored of Disney.
Yeah,
I just don't go as much.
I don't. I guess it's not that I'm bored. I think it's
Because I can't go as much.
I just feel like
Maybe we'll be just universal vloggers. Not enough of them.
no. I just feel
Suck
like
it,
when we
Disney.
when we go to Disney, we don't even get to do anything
don't get to
anymore.
do nothing, man.
So it's not
Like,
as exciting.
Disney
it's
has
not that
my
it's
heart.
boring. It's just that Disney has made it so hard as a local to just go and relax like we used to be able to do. Like now it feels like as a local, I still have to literally plan my day there. And
Worse
I don't
than you
like
had
do
to.
that. I like to just
I miss
go
going
and
on the
walk
fly.
around.
I miss going
and
on the
I can
fly.
still do that at Universal, so that's why I enjoy going there more right now.
Like, Disney has my heart, right? Nostalgia.
Nate does do a lot of food and drink reviews, so
Yeah.
if you're definitely into if you're more of the Disney foodie, I've
He's a-
noticed.
yeah,
I
he's a
haven't,
man to
like I
go
said,
to.
I don't really watch the videos, but I do get notifications on my phone, and I'm subscribed to Nate, so I get the notifications when he uploads videos. So, I do notice that he is putting out a lot more foodie type videos. So I think that's a great way to does great. Yeah, he also does
Definitely
the
an antique.
antique market now stuff too, but.
Disney has my heart, nostalgia, everything, but for all the reasons like Lisa said, it's just so hard. I think I get more irritated now with Disney that I'm just like,
Yeah, we were at
and it's not
Disney's-
even just for us. Like, you know how I know I'm a people person, which I'm really not. Is the fact that I get upset for the people when I hear your stories about how it was a terrible time and this and that, and with the crowd levels, the overcapacity, the genie. Because some people are now complaining that they're buying the genie and they can't even get to do any of the stuff. And it's just like, it pisses me off that you still are trying to take advantage of like pickpocketing people.
Yeah.
And I kept saying like, and I said it on the Tip of the Ears Facebook, like, dude,
Yeah, you can't just go to Disney
you can't
anymore.
you can't just go to Disney
I
anymore.
mean,
And I'm like, Chapek got 11 more months in that office. I hope they oust him before that. Like, get him out. But I think that like Chapek did so much damage. Like I said, I'm not going to get into the political side, but between of what he's been doing to the parks, raising ticket prices have always been raised and all going. But I mean, like everything else is an add-on. You know, taking away all this stuff, adding more things. I understand a business is a business, but there comes a point where you're like, you got to cap at some point
I
here.
just
And
well,
then, you
and
know, with the
I
whole
agree.
political side, I'm like, he's burying the company that even if he gets ousted or he doesn't and his contract just runs up and somebody else takes over, like that new person has got a lot of work to do. So it's kind of like the president, you know what I mean? When one takes over and then it's like,
It's
you know,
like
they're
if
trying to
they,
fix all the other
especially
mistakes.
if they're on opposite sides,
Yeah.
it's like they're always trying to fix what the other person did, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. So, but I think I'm more with Heather. I'm not enjoying it because I can't just go to Disney.
No.
Like we used to, I know obviously having her changes stuff too, but
It does change.
But besides that, I miss just like coming home from work and being like, hey, you just want to go over to the parks and just
Because we used to go to Animal Kingdom. That's the closest park to our house,
We
just
would
to walk around and
around.
check out the animals. And like we're a half-hour drive from Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, so
Maybe even less
the
than that.
fact that I can't even do that, I have to have a reservation, and the parks are so crowded that even walking a lap is annoying now. Like, even if I have no plan of going on a ride and I just want to walk a lap, it's just so crowded. And I'm also, I don't want to come across as mean because I understand people are down here for vacation and they're trying to enjoy a good time, but everybody is annoying me. And I don't know if it's because I'm sleep deprived, but like today, we're at Disney Springs and I'm in the companion bathroom with her, and like the same person is trying to enter the bathroom. And I'm like, so I'm saying loudly, like as if I'm talking to Skylar and she understands what the heck's going on. I'm like, I'm sorry that these people still think that they can try to get in here while I'm in here alone with you trying to change your diaper. And I just walk out of the bathroom. I'm like, there you go. People just are annoying me, and I do think it's part I'm just sleep deprived and I'm miserable. But
Yeah, and that
you
could
all
be
are
it.
annoying me.
Sleep deprived does play a part where everything does in life. Everything annoys me in general.
They say they are recouping the loss due to COVID. They should just. They were like
No,
Universal.
now-
Universal was just smart and figured we're just never gonna recoup
No.
the amount of money we lost while we were closed.
It
So let's
it
just.
was recouping money for COVID. I understand that. Now it's just coming into
Now they're just being greedy.
and now it's just greed because they know people are gonna pay. So it's like, and you know what? Let's be honest. We bitch. We complain.
We still go.
You're still gonna pay. You know, I'm not telling people to like boycott Disney. I would never say that.
So we'll show you the way.
Maybe you just need to hold my hand, Tony. Gonz. I put this thing for Drunk Stormtrooper. For those who don't know, me and the Drunk Stormtrooper are pretty close. Not as close.
Have a full-on bromance.
We have a bromance, you know. We boys.
We
friends.
It is a full-on bromance.
We boyfriends.
Yeah.
Because Drunk Stormtrooper, we boys and we friends.
She will be
We
big
boyfriends.
anyway.
And I always put this thing like I either text to him or I'll put in our like punk rock Disney like thing a picture of Gonzo because he looks just like Gonzo.
What?
Oh yeah, put a picture of him next to a picture I have of Gonzo, and they look 100% alike, like the big nose and everything, except you know
He doesn't
he's
have a
blue.
big nose.
Yeah, like he looks just like Gonzo.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like I'm telling you, he looks like Gonzo. It's amazing. It's not like a mean thing. I'm just saying, like, dude, you look like Gonzo. It's mean, Lisa. No, it's not. Shut up. You're okay. Move on with your life. Because we boys.
Hot.
We friends.
You boyfriend.
We boyfriends.
They got their bromance.
We have a bromance. It's the way it is. And yes, he's always welcome to my house to go onto my recliner. That one right there. He loves it. Lisa feeds him pretzels, and he gets drunk and passes out.
One time.
that I won't feed him, but Lisa will feed him pretzels.
Oh, I was like, what's happening? I forget that this is delayed.
Yeah, it's delayed. Yeah, Gonzo's amazing. Everybody loves Gonzo. I'm just saying, dude, you look like Gonzo. Uh-oh. Somebody woke up.
My butt was falling asleep and you were getting heavy.
Someone fell asleep. Just look at her. She waking up.
Okay. Come back up here, my friend. This is what she does. She just wants to be held to sleep.
But she's sleepy. You know what I mean? She's got her eyes closed.
The nice one.
Lisa is the nice one. In her defense, she is the nice one.
Tony's mean to me.
Yes, it's okay. You're fine. I always tell people all the time, they're always like, Tony, that was mean, or Tony, you're mean. And I'm
I
like,
don't think you understood what I was getting at.
what are you getting at?
I was reading Heather's comment.
Yeah, Lisa's the nice one.
And I said Tony's being mean to me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm referring to?
Me being mean to you.
To Russ?
Oh, that's Gonzo. I'm just saying, like, that's Gonzo.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
There's a video on my phone.
Okay.
Tony's being mean to me.
Oh, we're a drunk trooper. Do you still have that video?
I think so. I don't know. I'd have to look.
Oh, man, if you did, we'd play that right now. A drunk stormtrooper being drunk on my couch saying Tony's being mean to me, but Lisa's being nice because she feeds me pretzels. It was something like that. It was awesome. She's tired. Wow, she is tired. Look at her. Just look at her. I don't know. What do you say? We cut this. It's been like 67 minutes.
You know, and we've been talking
And
about
30
a whole
seconds,
lot of
31,
nothing.
32.
I think people are asking it too if we're back. I don't know what you
People
mean
keep
by...
saying we're back. Glad you're back. What is back? I don't know. Are we back? Are we? I don't know.
I wouldn't say that we necessarily left, but we're not...
We're scaled back.
And we're just not putting out videos as frequently because it's
I'm enjoying
just not our
I'm
life
enjoying
right
parenthood.
now.
And yeah, it's not our life. It's too many people are doing the same things, and I'm like, to me that would get boring to you after a while. So I feel like if I'm bored, you're probably bored, you know. We're glad Lisa is back. Lisa is back.
I'm back.
You know.
But I think it's different now that we have her. You know, there's times where we'll go to a park, whether Disney or Universal, and I'll ask Tony, I'm like, oh, are you gonna film? And he'll be like, no, I just want to enjoy the park with her. And so yeah, I mean, the little one, she's not so little anymore.
No.
And she's very tired.
She's very tired today.
Cranky.
Aren't you? Little cranky pants.
She might be getting hungry.
She might be, but she had her dinner. But she might just need a nightcap for a light cap.
She didn't have dinner, she had lunch.
Oh, that's true.
Can you show them how talkative you can be? A dada? Yeah, little, not so little, Chrissy. You just got here. We said at the beginning, she's almost 20 pounds.
Yeah.
And 28-ish
inches
long.
She looks just like Daddy, 100%, but she's much prettier than I ever was.
You want to see them? Right. And there goes the pacifier. Yeah. Are they yummy? She's teething right now. Everything goes in her mouth.
Well, thank you, Chrissy. We're trying. We're more just winging it, really. Isn't that what every parent does? First-time
Winging
parents
it.
winging it.
Or I'm totally that mom who Googles everything and then is like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm like, she has a problem, and I'm like, oh, well, let me Google it, see what Google says.
It's the worst thing you can do as a new parent is use Google.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's like, Daddy, and who does she snore like? Well, both of us really only snore if we're sick.
I snore if I'm happily sleeping.
That's true.
If I'm happy,
Still
I'm
winging it,
snoring.
and I have a 22 Yeah, your youngest just had their birthday, right?
That's right. I seen a
Like
picture of that
yesterday?
2 days
Happy
ago.
birthday,
Something like that.
Chrissy's son.
Yeah, I think it was 2 days ago. Maybe it was yesterday, but I saw him with a birthday cake. Yeah, I saw that picture. You will get her ears pierced? Yes. Not at a mall, not with a gun.
Yeah, so it
No,
probably
she's
won't
going
happen while she
to.
has a baby, because we'll take her to like a tattoo
I'm gonna
parlor.
take her to an actual tattoo piercing parlor, and they pierce the youngest. Usually, average is about 5 years old.
Can I get the?
That's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna do
action?
the gun. I'm against it. You know, she's gonna
I
go
got
needle.
the gun for my ears.
She's gonna go needle, and I might take her to my buddy Dan. You know, if he's still piercing at that time in
Skylar's
5 years,
most
which I'm sure he
important
will. My buddy Dan from back up north, he's done all my piercings, so she's gonna do my daughters. You know, but I think he said he does 5. 5 is usually the general consensus from different piercers I've talked
I
to.
think because they said that they can sit still.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can sit still.
Skylar is babies take. Yes, they do take a lot of work. And thank you. Rara.
She's talking to you.
Yeah.
You talking to everybody?
Are you just excited because you can see yourself in the camera?
You want to come, Daddy?
Go, Daddy.
Yeah.
5 is the perfect age. I'm trying to. I think I
She's
was
trying to reach the camera.
Oh yeah, she likes to touch phones and eat them. You're okay. Way to go, Daddy. So much for us weaning her off the nook.
Right.
I think I was in 3rd grade when I got my ears pierced. So.
I pierced mine with a safety pin. I had a friend help me. I think it was like 13 or 14. That was the old school way, man. Use a safety pin. Some ice. Probably the worst way to do it. The worst way. Look at this booty. Look at this tushy.
Look at those chubby
Hey, look at that
thighs.
chubby thigh. Look at it. Yeah, I'm showing everybody your chubbers.
It's okay. You're pleasantly plump. Pleasantly plump.
Chrissy, she has 2 teefies.
Two teethers
2 teefies.
on the bottom.
Yeah.
And currently working on some more. I'm thinking it's her top 2. But nothing's poked through yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah, we might need to cut this.
Do you want to say goodbye to everybody?
So you can eat dinner. What do you want for dinner? Meat or fruit and veggies?
Did she get breakfast? Oh, she did get
Yeah,
breakfast
she had
this morning.
breakfast.
Maybe we got some veggies. You had
It's a
your fruit.
mixture.
We'll give her some veggies. She hasn't had the veggies really
She
today.
had sweet potatoes in her chicken.
Sweet potatoes are gross. Did you look at them?
Just look at
See,
it.
just look at it. All right, we're gonna get going. She's getting hungry, I think.
She gets hangry like her mommy.
That's right. So say goodbye to everybody. Say nice talking to you the first time I get to see you.
Even though I slept through most of it.
I know.
All right.
I know. Take her when I say goodbye.
Yeah.
Y'all keep in touch now, you hear? We'll see you guys on the flip. No, we'll see you around. I don't know when. We do everything on our dime. When we want to film, that's when we'll film, and that's when we'll see you. So.
Baby. They'll be okay. They'll be okay. We can eat dinner.